Hey there, Silver Tongue Devil here, and in this live stream we are going to be looking at Downtown Club, or DTC. This has been quite an eye-opener for me in driving experience. Now, this one is in App Lab. There's a lot of development to happen so far. Multiplayer is on the way. But there is a decent amount of content here, especially for how much you would be paying to buy this. Now, this one's actually really reasonably well priced at $11.99 on the App Store. Nice little bargain. I've got loads to do here. And today we're going to give some keys away. And I am going to take you through the basics and then to the intermediates and then crash a lot and go straight back down to the basics, because that's how I do things on driving games. So, first things first. I think we should replay the tutorial. And it puts a loading screen up so I can turn my chat back on. All part of the plan. Hello, Sky Archer. How are we doing? For those of you who... Oh, and hello, Mindjive. For those of you who don't know, Sky Archer is the soul. This is another one of those pure passion project soul developer jobbies, just like Dragon Fist VR Kung Fu. And I would very much put this in the same vein on the quality and the level of... So, every time I get in the car, I think of that, I'm in my mum's car, brum brum, but that is a terrible, terrible meme. Anyway, so, welcome to the driving tutorial. You're going to learn how to drive your new car with the default control scheme. Now, I do change mine, but yeah, we'll talk about that as we play. First of all, try to grab the steering wheel and turn it around. Oh, it has got some of my settings. Good. You can grab it at any angle with both hands. Now, here's the first thing that I really like about this game, and I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, no worries, dude. You come and watch as much as you can, dude. So, no, you can go on the left side, don't worry. So, here's something that I really like. See those little dots? Those are my hand positioning in relation to where my hands are, as opposed to where they are in the game, if that makes sense. And it actually gives you vibration to warn you when you are coming away from where your hands should be positioned. And it's such a great little design decision, because you instantly know that your hands are straying away from where they're supposed to be, because you're sat here for very long stints trying to keep your hands in the same position. It can be a bit of a pain in the arse. So, also, hello Mel. Yeah, there's loads of customization in it. It's great. Anyway, let's get on with the tutorial. Then we'll do some actual racing. We'll mess around with some various features, and then we'll go from there. So, when you're not grabbing the wheel, you can also steer using the thumbstick. Boring! The thumbstick's alright for Mud VR, but the driving experience in this is great. An important note, when you're holding the wheel, you will see an alert if your hands are too close. That's what I was just talking about. It's so good and very unobtrusive, and unintrusive rather, and you know when you're doing it, because it vibrates and tells you. Keeping the hands too close to the centre of the wheel might cause unwanted rotations. He's not fucking wrong, chat. It does. Later you'll be able to adjust the steering wheel rotations and tutorial. I've already done this, so it's all a little blah 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 to me. So now let's drive through the checkpoints. We will start with reduced power. Oh, thanks. So standard right trigger for accelerate, left trigger for brake and reverse if you're on automatic. And it's as simple as that. So we'll continue on. Speed limiter is still on, so no donuts in the car park right now. Continue towards the other checkpoint. Lovely. Oh, we're straight out on the road. I forget about this. Continue towards it. Oh, there it is. Yep, let's go. Little handbrake. Nope. Well done. Now you're on the road. Let's remove the limiter and drive further. Yeah, cool. Follow the road and reach the final checkpoint. Speed limiter is off. Let's go. Follow the road, reach the final checkpoint, speed limiter is off. Okay, yeah, we did read that. And a little tap of the brake and turn in after braking. After. So, one of the things that I will straight away say about this game, now, I put this, the feel of it is like go-karting in the realms of the level of fun that you get from this game. And it's also, for me, got quite a few similarities with hits such as like Ridge Racer and stuff, but it's not as arcadey as it first appears. There is a weird... There's lots of mixes and lots of decisions in this, and ultimately what it boils down to is, I think what he's gone for here is, there's no really decent racing games, like intro ones. This is such a good onboarding game if you've never done any driving in VR. Or at least hopefully that's what I'm going to show off today. So now you know that the basics of driving in Downtown Club. This is all you need to enjoy all the available game modes. I did play Speedway, and I did find that one reasonably arcadey. This is a little less so. You might have noticed that the car has a manual shifter and a handbrake. The tutorial will not cover those. Yeah. Remember to check the settings. We will. Cool, done. Hello, Merkel. Yes, I have got some free game keys. In fact, yeah, Mr. Impatient in here just jumping in and demanding. Sounds like a good time to give a giveaway away, doesn't it now? So, I'll blab. You guys can try and win a copy of the game. For those of you who are not aware, slam the car emoji into the chat. Von will then be able to harvest up all the names that want to enter to win a key, and that's all you have to do. Wait for me to tell you when, and then put either the car or, well, yeah, car emoji in, and you can find it under car or automobile. So there we go. Cool. Right, let's go. And so, settings-wise, this is what I love to see. Lots and lots and lots of bits and pieces that you can mess around with to get everything right and the way that you want. So you can align yourself, and there's actually information telling you what it all does. This gets missed a lot. It's all well and good having all the options in the world, but if you don't know what they do, then all you can do is experiment, and that's one less thing that you should have to do. So here we go. Align to the road, align to the car, or always up. This is what you want to use if you are prone to motion sickness and you don't want to go upside down from crashing, because you can, or you better believe you can roll this baby. We've also got various vignettes, slow and fast, and then low, medium and high, so you can get what collision you want and what. There is only one winner. Sorry, I'll answer the questions in a minute. There is only one winner for this one. There will be another 4 draws as we go through the stream. So, all the vignettes in the world, this is where you come to get better or get your VR legs or VR driving wheel, as it were. Never push yourself, but these allow you to be able to stay in an experience that you might feel a little uncomfortable with for a bit longer. And like any good muscle, you just train it up. Don't hurt yourself, don't push through unnecessarily, but know that you can go from always feeling sick to, I don't know, being able to backflip and somersault in VR. I'm testament to that. Vignette effects, various tunneling that you can get, and you can set it up as you want to, and as I said, low, medium and highs. So what you can use this for is you can then start off with the highest if you're really having a bad time of it, and then as you get better, step this down. This is what I did with after the fall. No, not after the fall. The sword one. Can't remember what it's called now. God, it's been that long since I played it. So, driving position. For those of you who noticed, yes, I am a dirty Brit. We drive on the correct side of the vehicle so that the passenger can sit to our left. The most commanding situation and presence of any conversation always takes place from your left until you fall. But we can change to the left, so you filthy Americans and people who drive on this side are fine. So, you know, a jest, of course, you can do it on either side. You can adjust your height, you can adjust your general position in relation to the wheel, and you can also go backwards and forwards as well. It does say in the helps and tips that you can use your controls to adjust this, but I haven't, or the control sticks, but I haven't found. You have to hold a button whilst you're doing it. I haven't found how to do that yet, but it doesn't matter because you've got the ability to fine-tune it and get everything where you want to. And I can present from this little mirror. You better believe it. Yes. So, right, we are now set and ready. Just make sure. Just get out of the car. Yep. We're all good. Oh, I don't think, possibly. I don't know what button it should be, Sky, but it did say somewhere in here. You can also adjust the driving position by using the controller, but I figured you might have to. I don't think it matters. Maybe less of a bug and maybe something you thought you were going to leave in and just left the. Yeah, let's say it's that. You thought you were going to leave it in and then you just forgot to update the helps and tips. But that happens all the time. Happens all the time. You don't need it. It'd be nice, but, you know. So, we have everything sorted. I've adjusted the various bits and pieces to try and bring engine noises down so that you guys can hear me over the roar of some of these engines. Let me know how the audio goes as well, and we'll get to that eventually. Controls wise, I'm going for B, which is accelerate on right, brake on the left. I have my gear up and down on B and A, and handbrake, don't really touch that yet, on X, and then obviously grab as you normally would. There's no custom loadout or custom layout, which might not be a bad idea to add, but there are plenty of layouts, and then the ability to invert the various buttons. So for instance, I like layout B, but for me the gears were the wrong way around, the button presses. I find myself naturally pressing A to gear up, and that was gear down, but easy. Again, these are all really important things in these sort of games. Options, 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 options. More languages are coming, but we're just in English at the moment. Right, that's enough. Let's race. End it there, Von, and get us a winner, if you would be so kind. So that's the car that I currently have at the moment. This little touch of just being able, I haven't seen this in VR at all, just being able to lift the panel and rotate your car around and look at your pride and joy in all its glory. So what we're gonna, hello Bucky, what we're gonna do is we are going to start as if we were starting from the beginning. So DTC open, and we'll just start with the Garden Cup. When you begin the game, which is how I'm going to play, you just have one car, and these are series of race with points and ranking, so you've got to do well in at least 2 out of 3 races that we're going to be going through to stand a chance of doing very well. What are your rewards, I hear you ask? Tickets! And tickets get you stuff. Well done, Ken. Lovely stuff. I will start with the Autovolk Bremer, because that's the car that we start with. We got a silk. Can we have it in any color other than black? No, we're gonna have to have it. Let's have look like somebody's just been sick on the car. Green, lovely. Normally I'll play the first race in automatic, and then I'll change it up to manual just to I don't know, it always feels a little bit more tactile, and I feel like I have more control over the car. So, and also apologies to anyone who came in whilst I was doing the intro or blurbing all out this information. I want to get driving. So, hello to you. So that's one key given away. We have got another 4. So, always make sure you Oculus it when you get into the car. As I said, nobody buy this on the strength of a multiplayer is coming now. I'm pretty sure it is. And the devs got no reason to say anything different. But we've been stung in the past in the old VR world, getting a game based on the strength of something that's going to happen. And I wouldn't want anybody to buy it on that strength. The one thing that I will say is, multiplayer or not, this is worth it. $11.99. Take the 25% discount from me or somebody else. This game is under a tenner. It's such a good little driving experience. It really is. Now, I haven't played Grid. Grid is the proper sim experience, but then even then, I've been watching gameplay of that, and it does look it does look very bouncy, as in, you know, people bouncing into each other and so on. This can have a little bit of a feeling of bumper cars, but as I said, it's about the driving experience. Like, oh, okay, well that wasn't so good, was it now? Or I might have messed myself up there. Right, so what we've done here is put ourselves in 8th in a bid to try and do some overtaking. There is an element to it in that if you hit something, you don't often get that punished unless you are really pushing it. And if you hit other cars, it can be massively detrimental. Is it? Oh, well, I mean, it's on the right side to me. Woohoo! Well, we managed to crash it already, so... Second. Hello, Cynthia. How we doing? And yes, the AI being aggressive is an understatement if ever I heard one. So where we place within is what gets us our experience points. I'm blaming it on the yellow. The thing is, you say that, Archer. I don't find it that difficult in the begin with. I wouldn't want you to take the challenge. Oh, I forgot to put it on manual. That's the excuse I'm giving. So I wouldn't want you to dull the challenge of this. I think the challenge is spot on. It's good it's challenging now in the beginning. You feel like you're racing because the AI are doing something. Yeah, but it's like I've been sick on my own car yellow, isn't it? Like yellowy green. So as far as... Yeah, but this is racing. It doesn't really matter at this point, does it? So I find the challenge of this game, if you can get ahead, and then if you can do well, it's very easy to stay ahead of the competition. If you start slowing up and not taking your corners right, they will catch you. And as Archer says, they do get quite aggressive. And you, like most of these kind of games, always come off worse for, like, if you ram them. And they seem to come off very nicely for ramming you in the vast majority of scenarios. So, this is something that I changed with my one. Is that I've got the ability to slide my hands. Hello, Weebs. I've got the ability to slide my hands on the wheel, and I find that absolutely ideal. You can have it fixed, but I feel this whole sliding thing that Mudrunners VR tried to get right, and it didn't work that well. but he's got it right here. He really has. It's a very fluid driving experience, this one. Very fluid. I'm not even in manual yet. The little kicks off of the chevrons on the corners that then like put the car into, hit the car into like those little bits of drift. As I was saying at the beginning, I compare the driving in this very much to, I don't drive in real life, and I compare the driving in this, it feels like go-karting. That's the most similar experience I have, that raw and sheer fun of go-karting. This isn't a simulator. It's not trying to be. It's a simcade, I think he refers to it as. Yeah, isn't it just? Right, let's get this into... let's get this into manual. Oh, there you go. You can switch driving side right off the bat as well, at any chance you like. We're probably not going to be able to make first here after that bad crash. But we'll get some tickets. Doesn't matter. Get some tickets. Right then. Just remember it's in manual. We're not in, I must admit as well, we're not in my favourite car. And to be fair, we did have a pretty bad crash at the start. I'm going to say it was the aggressive AI and not my bad driving. So, one of the things I did say is endurance and formula style racing are things that he wants to add. Okay. Yeah, no, I can show the vignettes off. I'll show you where to get the tickets, or where I think to get the tickets. It then just involves learning one track well, and then you should be able to do all right. So, and I've got some cool things. I don't drive in real life, no. I know how to drive, I have no driver's license. I mean, I know how to drive in that, you know, I know the principles and I've done it, but I do not drive in real life, no. So this should be a good experience of how not to do it. But the thing is, like, I know all the moves. I'm a gamer. So this is a good point that Cynthia has risen. Like, for instance, if you know who Mac in VR is, and I'm sure most of you do, this isn't his style of game, I wouldn't think, because I've seen the kind of racing that he enjoys, and I think he'll be the first to admit that the kind of racing that he enjoys isn't always enjoyable. You do not always have a smile plastered on your face when you are playing the kind of ones that that's that pleasant. Easy. So, but I don't think it's going to be enough. 3 points. So there you go. I've shown you how it works when you finish second. That'll be a first and a last. Now, someone was saying that sorry, I did miss it. Someone was asking about. Oh, it was Vega. Okay, no, I will. Could you show off some of them point later? Yes. We'll get a couple of races under our belt, and then we'll do. So we got second, and we get some rewards for second for finishing the series. We get a race suit ticket and an event ticket. Now, here's another thing that is incredibly satisfying, providing you can win the tickets, obviously, is buying stuff from the shop. Now, I don't know if I agree with this or not, but I get the impression that there is a ton of customizable things within this game, an absolute shit ton. And so what he's done is you get 2 cars, 3 paints, and 3 cosmetics I think he's got it set to every 8 hours. And to begin with, I was like, oh man, why can't I just see everything so that I can pick the things that I want? What I found is it keeps me coming back every bloody 8 hours to see what's next and earning more tickets to get ready for getting the things that I want and or need. But here we go, right? Check this out. So what have we got enough for? Let's get the marigolds. Listening? Listening? It's almost as good. It is almost as good as the click for achievements on IDU. It really is. Oh, so good. So, I've already got it. I've already got the Larox Griffey 3. Yeah, I've already got the LaRue. It's the LaRue that's my my favourite car. I was actually having quite a lot of problems with this game until I got into the LaRue, actually. So at least with some of the harder ones today. Hello, Pickaxe Pick. Cool. I haven't found that. I'm starting to get some double ups now, but yeah, it's good. No, there are no tickets for that, unfortunately. I will. So we've done. So the way that the game works now, I'm at a high enough level that everything's unlocked for me. The DTC Open is where you start at. You get enough level ups to be able to unlock the beginner series, then the Pro AM series, then the sports series. There are at current like 2 classes of cars. You've kind of got your B class cars, which is what we were just driving in then, and then you've got sort of like the A class cars above that, which are the sports models of the same. So we've only got 3 cars, but we're very much spoiled for choice by the looks of things as far as paint jobs are concerned. So first things first, though, I am the Stig. I am not. Oop, wrong LaRue. The LaRue is the car. There is one other than the starting standard one, and I found that for the car that I went for to begin with, it's like the Minimar or Minima or something. It's Mini basically, I think. And I found that car a bit of a trap. So we're going to do the next race. We're going to be on the LaRue. It's in silver. Of course, it's in silver. So let's get this one done. So all of these first few races are all 2 limited to 2 laps, or rather only 2 laps. And a lot of the purpose of these ones is to kind of get you familiar with the tracks as well, where you can be brave, what sort of gearing you can use to take certain corners, and so on. Like, we can be brave here, but I don't want to tap that guy. Cool. Right, see you later. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Yep, he's gone. Lovely. And that's the win, ladies and gentlemen. I'm calling it there. Diving in on those corners, hitting those the little chevron-y things and getting that slip of the car and the little slide and the squeak and the whoa, it's very good, very good. I'm gonna have to down 2, bop bop, and in. Oh. So as you can see, if you don't hit things square on, it's not going to send you flying. And I suppose that's quite good on the comfort element, the comfort side of things as well. We are at that kind of stage with other vehicles as well, where you can kind of do what I would refer to as Gran Turismo or GT style cornering, where you're using other cars to do it, but you don't always come off well from that kind of cornering. So it is better to try and not hit cars and also not hit walls. I know this is all revolutionary, on the old tips and tricks side of things. Bye! On the tips and tricks side of things, but yeah. It probably needs to be said for somebody's benefit, so... Right, whilst I get this series completed, let's do another giveaway, I think. Sounds about the right sort of time? Yeah. Right, so, if you would like to win a copy of the fantastic... I'll just refer to it as DTC, but if you'd like to... If you would like to win a copy of DownTown Club for the quest, pop in the car emoji in the chat for your chance to win. So as I've said before as well, I wouldn't want anybody to get this on the strength of, ooh, there's multiplayer coming out. At $11.99, if you don't know anyone or you refuse for some reason to use discount codes, then this one's very good. I think that works out as $15 for you guys over the pond, something like that. And then, as I said, with the 25% discount, it's like just over $10. No, just over $11. And for those of you in my country, I think it works out as like £9. It's too good. Too good. And as I said, oh, what, the 25? Interesting. So I have seen some people use it. I'm wondering if they're starting to put restrictions on actual numbers of all of this stuff now. I don't know. That little kick out when you hit the... Yeah, they are chevrons, aren't they? Can't think what they're called now. They've definitely got a proper racing name. That little kick out that you get is really, really good. Right? They have said that before. Just AI. But yeah, it's one of the things that I congratulated the dev on. And I've said it plenty of times to various developers, and a lot of the time I get told that I'm wrong. So there you go, what can I say? But if I'm looking at a game and going like, oh, that's a bargain, like MudRunner has actually got a lot of content in it and is a really good game, and I think that one is a good price too for what it is. I think he probably could have got away with that price on this. I was expecting that, and then for it to be $11.99, then with the discount on top as well. It's too good. It's too good. Really, as I said, this isn't your driving game for your Mac in VRs of that driving space. This is a lot more casual affair, but I don't want to do it I want to do it justice in respect to the fact I don't know how well the driving experience comes across. You'll know. But then this is why I don't review games, is that you can buy it, you can play it for an hour and a half, say, just to give you that half an hour, you know. Ah, okay. I've only referred like 3 people. Interesting. Yeah, no, MudRunner is very good. MudRunner is very good. But yeah, I wouldn't want... I don't need to review this game and tell you how good I think it is. Try it yourself. Get the 25% discount if you can. Just play it for an hour. You'll know. You'll know. And then if you don't like it, or worse, it makes you feel sick, then it's something that you can refund. What I'll do, we'll finish this series, because this won't take very long, and then we'll call the next, we'll call an end to the giveaway after I've finished. Yeah, so you have until, for those of you who haven't, you have until I finish this race. So you've probably got about 4 minutes. Now, I have had to turn the music down a little, and I've had to turn the engine down a little as well. The music in this is actually really good, and it is definitely my kind of rock. There is a limited number of tracks, so you could say that it could get repetitive, but in this day and age, that isn't a dev's problem to, you know, give you a full original soundtrack to the game, because you can just turn the music off and knock Spotify on or something along those lines. It's all there. We know this. And like, you can't do that on all games, but this is a driving game. Ooh. This is a driving game. This is a little different when you're racing and getting in the zone, just knocking on your own tunes. The one that I want to do is like the original Gran Turismo, the music from that, and have that popping away in the background. I may do a stream of that just to test the facilities and the qualities. I think I do, but I haven't looked into all of the Spotify stuff yet, Beavers. I will do though. It's these streams that, like, you know, it does not matter whether the stream gets demonetized or not, but I've got to be careful, because if you end up with all of your videos demonetized, YouTube, as I understand it, don't like it. The only real feedback that I'm getting right now as I'm driving, hang on, let me just get this because they're not that far away. I don't get a lot of feedback from it. I'm pretty sure I've got vibration on. I might have turned it off when I was going through the settings. No, it's definitely on. So the only feedback that I get from the controller, I mean, to be fair, I didn't, like, if you bang into something, then you'll get a little bit. The only real feedback that you get from the controller through the steering wheels, oh yeah, end the giveaway there, pick us a winner on. So the only real feedback that you get from the controllers is when your hands come too far away from your position, and then they do vibrate. I don't think you're missing. I don't think you're missing out on anything by it not having more vibration, because, you know, it's a car game, isn't it? And if your controllers are constantly vibrating because you're in a moving vehicle, I mean, first off, that'll become a bit boring. Secondly, that'll rinse your battery life as well. So these are all things that you have to be careful with. Let me just check. Like, it's all feedback when you're going through all of these bits and pieces. Did I turn it off? Don't know. I'm going to try a little bit of this. There you go, Awful. Now you don't even need to buy it, mate. Good stuff. So, what was... yeah, as I said, you'll like this one. You'll like this one, Cam. Oh, right, that's why I'm really far behind on the chat. Who said about the car wheel? Feedback for the car itself is sadly missing. I don't think it's needed, Sky, if I'm honest. I think you've got enough. Because you run that risk then of constantly having your hands vibrating, and that's going to have controller battery. And like, okay, the one thing that if you are going to implement it, it needs to be done in a different way than just having it constant. Because that feature where if your hands come too far away is fantastic, and because the only warning that you get from anything is vibrational, that, like, you know, there is visual, but you're not paying attention to that. It's such a strong, sharp jolt on the vibration that you're not getting from anything else. I don't bump into a lot of things, if I'm honest with you. I can't think. Right, so let's try a little bit of the vignette. Let's put them heavy, dynamic, high, high, high. So let's try that. So this one's for Vega because he has asked. This might cause me more issues than anything else, but it is a worthy cause to show people, because as Vega said, he's watching me play this and he's getting sick just watching me play this. So if I put the vignettes on and all of a sudden he's like, oh, then, you know, maybe. Right, so we'll do a little short series of the beginner side of things. Now, as I said, because I've got vignettes on, my driving might not be quite good as later on. I don't think it's needed. I like the fact that, as I said, what what Sky's done with the holding the wheel, I haven't seen it done in anything else, and I think it's part of the problem. It's us, that you think you are gripping the wheel in the right places, but just through fatigue or just having your hand in the same places and not resting it on something, they move. And if the game is showing that you are grabbing, but your controllers are actually doing that, that's why your turning gets fucked up. And in this, it is just a great solution. It's a great solution to what I think is a very real problem as far as driving is concerned. A toner as in day. Day-a-toner. There you go. So here's your vignettes, guys and gals. Thankfully, I only have to do a couple of laps. I can barely see. So if you want challenge... and if you want challenge and you have no problems with your VR legs, this is the place for you. Vignettes. Raw and wrigglings. Good job I know this. Oh, no, this is not the one that I know. I can't even see the other cars. But then this is the thing, is if this is what it takes for you to be able to start playing the game, and if this can be, like, you know, if you can't last 5 minutes playing this game normally because of nausea and VR sickness, and putting this vignette on allows you to last, like, 10, 15, 20 minutes more. Hey, wait, whoa. He just spun me out then. Bastard. But it's okay. Actually, no, it's probably not. I don't think we're going to make up much distance. So, but let's try some things. Like possibly a little bit of... Is there when you... So there isn't any when you collide with a wall. Maybe a little bit when you hit those chevron things. That was bad. I was trying to hit the chevrons, not the other car. So there is no real vibrational feedback on a lot of things. It does, but you can look at the mirrors. So it just means that you have to focus your gaze in more as to where you want to look. Hey, this gives me a great opportunity to show the restart feature off, doesn't it? Right, stop testing. I don't think I can bring this back. How many laps have we got? We've got another lap. They are quite slow. Yes, I've got it on the highest at the moment. And so, as I said, if you are struggling... if you are struggling with the game, something like this vignette might really help you to begin with, and then you can start stepping it down as you start getting better. And you will. It is... I think it's like a lot of things in life, is the more you do of something... Oh, that was bad. I'm struggling with this vignette. But we'll be okay. It will be fine. So, yeah, not having that field of view and that depth makes it just a task. So if I ever come online and I'm all cocky about streaming this and I want challenge for racing, you know what to do, chat, in the future. You want to punish me, make me put the vignettes on. But yeah, it's an important feature to have, and I don't see why it's not a standard in the quest menus. Devs should not have to implement this. It should be implemented in the settings of quest. I even have to like look at my gears. Come on, Gabriel Logan, always the optimist. Can I blaze him at the finish line? Bye bye. Or sneaks a third. You always got a handbrake finish across the line. So that was yeah, no, I wouldn't blame you on something like that. So that gives you an idea for those of you who might be a little bit uncomfortable with this sort of game, or are new to VR or new to VR driving or whatnot. I'm not. I've actually done quite a bit of driving, a fair bit of driving in VR. One of my first experiences of VR And the reason why the only time I have been tempted, or the only time I've actually gone out and bought the full steering wheel rig. Oh, someone was talking about the steering wheel rig as well, that there might be one for this. If that's the case, please repeat. I didn't catch it, and I did try and go back and have a look. So, but we're going to get all of that off now because, yeah, it's very difficult to play with. But then that's the whole point. It blinkers you. Now, it might not look like it does much, but I can tell you now, it can be the difference between someone being able to play the game for longer. And if you can play the game for longer in more comfort, you can build upon that, and you can finally get to that point where you don't need it. Took me a while, but as I said, I used to have to use vignettes on the original Dirt game and its VR thing, and I went out and bought the steering wheel and the pedals and all the bits and pieces. As I said, I think all games, I think the vignettes should be in the settings on Quest, because if you're using vignettes, that's because you struggle with VR. So why put it on the devs to do it? Why not standardize it across all games? That also means that you can put your settings in once and not have to touch them again until, like, you don't need them anymore. Like, you know, I'd love games to know that I am right-handed. I was watching something that Thrillseeker, a video that Thrillseeker did. I don't know how long ago it was. And he was saying about, like, his experiences and his various bits and pieces, and how VR might be behind because, you know, it's not intuitive. And I think he's right. There's things that are not intuitive within VR, and one of them could be that, you know, like, I don't want to have to go through all of these menus and put all of these things in for every single game before I get into it. Well, it is a no-brainer. I agree, every developer should have it, but it shouldn't even be put on the developers. Shouldn't even be on the devs. It should be on Quest. You should be able to put settings in to say, yes, I am right-hand dominant. Yes, I struggle with VR motion. No, I don't struggle with VR driving. And there should be a load of things that you can put in. Sorrento and Hellsweeper. I had to work quite hard. Missed it! Damn! I had to work quite hard with Sorrento to get used to the backflipping. And then Hellsweeper, because I hadn't played Sorrento for a long, long time, I had to get back into the swing of things. And I was a bit wobbly to begin with. And then I just carried on playing and playing and playing. I didn't need to use a vignette. I was finding I wasn't very stable on my feet when I was going upside down. And now I'm at the point where I can be literally upside down in Hellsweeper all the time. And I am. Ask anybody that wants to be stream it proper. And I am. And it's great. Bye-bye! I'm gonna love multiplayer online when it comes. Gonna have to get good though. Come on! Whoa! Come on! Get out of the way! Ha ha! We need the horn in this game. I feel like we definitely need a horn in this game. Customizable horns as well, especially for multiplayer. I want that Dixie horn. You better believe it. Mama, 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 mama. But yeah. And then, of course, the ability in Comfort to be able to turn other players' horns off. Because people don't like noise pollution. Right, that was not a very good performance on our part. Have we finished, or have we got one more to go? So here's something that you might find as well. Should have. So that's something that I do think is very important to as well, K2. I've played driving games or various VR games where when people are doing things in the car and you can't see it. So it's very important that people can see every single one of your gestures. I don't know about flipping, but, you know, you can give them one of them, can't you? But it'll be at your detriment, because I don't know about you guys, but when I make a fist, I pull the grip and the trigger, and yeah, if you do that on the wrong hand, it'll stop you dead. So, one thing to note for anybody who's playing this, if you get into a cup and you're not doing so well, and you're thinking like, well, I might as well just restart this because I've got no hope of coming anywhere in the placements, come all the way to the bottom, abandon event. But let's do the last one. I'm going to have to start trying hard in a minute. I need to get that first. Of course, where I am in the table is where I will position in relation to everyone on the grid. The other thing that I do like about this as well, as you are doing race after race after race, you'll start seeing familiar names. Meaning, I have a massive problem with Rubius. Cammy, she's alright. If I can get past her, she won't bother me. But that prick in the blue behind me, fuck me. He has given me so many problems. So many problems. Bye, Cam. See you later. This is faster than yours. Or it might actually be the same. Overbroke a little bit there. Start racing now. Start racing proper, shall we? So, for those of you who are starting to play manually, I found with the LaRue, because I took Sky's advice, or rather, I saw Sky Archer put it in his Discord, to find the bite point for any of the car's transmissions. When are you supposed to change? Play the game in automatic and watch. Apparently, what Sky's done is automatic, the cars will change gear at the optimum time. Now, I've studied the LaRue in automatic, and it always changes at 6,000 revs. So that is your bite point on this one. I don't know what the other cars are like, because I haven't really tested on the old automatic side of things. Yeah, this yeah, it is funny that as you play the game, you know, you get your own little rivalries. Zelda is another one as well. She's slow. Zelda's so slow. Link never comes to her rescue. Zelda in this game is so slow, but she always causes me an absolute nightmare when I'm trying to overtake her. So big on the tracks as Zelda. I would say such personality, but you know. Like, not having that vignette is helping me so much. I can actually look to the apexes and make my turns proper. Little handbrake. Lost that. Oh, well, that's not going to be enough. Hey, we got second. Gonna have to race proper in a minute. Oh yeah, and someone warned me of a battery check. That is a good idea. I haven't found this one. Oh, actually, let's check, because I am streaming now. In my own time, I haven't found this one to be too much of a drain on the old battery. For those who want to be in the know as well, I have actually ordered that KKCOBBVR, whatever it is that Mac's always banging on about. Because I thought, well, I'm in a position where I've kind of got to start again if I go with Bobo again. And fuck that head fan. And it's double the price of what KKCOBB, whatever it is. So I've ordered all of those bits and pieces. So I'll have them turn up soon. And I'll let you know how I get on with them. So, won't be sponsored either, because I don't do reviews on stuff like that, or at least I haven't. Right, so, let's have a look at the beginner series. What did we do? We did those ones, didn't we? Now, this is where I like to go to earn the tickets. This is quite a reasonably simple track. And basically all we've got to do is go around it for 10 minutes and stay in first. Not too bad if you can get into the flow and if you can learn the track well enough. So what I was also saying as well, I think personally I made the mistake with this game of looking at that car and thinking, oh, it's a little less speedy, but it's got more power and better handling. So I thought, well, I'll outdo them on acceleration, so the only real time that I'll get caught is on straights. And what I found is that the auto Volk that you start with, and then especially the LaRue, just overpower this. I don't know if that's as intended, but yeah. So I was struggling in the Minami, and yeah, I was struggling in that car to do what I'm doing now. I changed over to the LaRue and I could catch people that were in that and in that. But previously I found that if someone was in first with that, couldn't get them. Couldn't get them. Oh, is that the... There is a limit. Is there a limit of 3? That's rubbish. I did see 3 people. I won't obviously name any names. Oh, hello, Super Euro. Sorry, dude, I haven't acknowledged you. You see, when my TTS comes in, it comes in as Super Euro meat. I didn't know who that was, but hello, Super. Welcome to the stream. For those of you who don't know, Super's one of the mods on the Discord, and he's also a guy who's setting some times. Setting some times. Yes, super at meat, it calls you in my TTS. So, that's ridiculous. Well, in that case, then, you get 3 referrals on me, and then if my referral kicks out, use somebody who got a referral from me. They'll then have a 25% discount, and we can all game the system. But that is annoying that it's 3, because that's going to stump me for doing doing giveaways. But having said that, developers are starting to crumble in front of the silver tongue these days, and they're giving me as I asked for, as opposed to not giving me enough codes. So that's good. So that's probably happening at about the right time for me. But I do feel sorry for anyone else who'd want to do the same as me, and use the credit to give away codes. There you go. But I've still got the maximum amount of credit stacked up for at least the next year, so that should hold us good for a while. So this was the track that I was talking about. This has actually turned out to be one of my favorite tracks, and I found it's about knowing what corners that you can be brave. Well, I mean, all of the game is knowing what corners you can be brave on and what you can't. Like for this one, we have to brake a little bit, drop it down to second, and we can usually take those 2 bits and then get into third. I should have been quicker than that. And we should be able to make some distance up on the guys behind, just in case we do have any nasties. So again, a little touch on the brakes whilst I'm straight and turn in. Well, that was too fast. And then turn in as you drop down to second gear. Smash! But again, it's Simcade. We're not going to get massively punished for, like, little love taps. You smack into something at full speed, you're going to fucking know about it. But, yeah. But it doesn't also feel like, you could bump a car your way around the track and get away with it either. You are slowed enough. It is more efficient to take the corner proper. Go on. Ah! I'm still trying to just drop a gear instead of having to touch the brake or come off the accelerator for that. No, I don't think they're... No, so I don't know what the state of play with graphics is on this one. I think, personally, the graphics are brilliant. I think they're really serviceable. They're really good. The level of detail that you have to everything going on around you is where it should be for this sort of game. Where the detail is in the panels. God, I'm looking at the panels. It is in the panels on the road and like some of the objects that you get close to. There doesn't need to be a lot of detailing most other things. The tunnel sections are great. Yeah, the tunnel sections are great. The tunnel sections are one of the exceptions that I will say with the whole kind of bumper cars approach, is that with the tunnel sections, you can just kind of smash through them at top speed and you don't really get penalised. So, but it's always better to take these things properly. So, how are we looking? So we've been driving for about 4 minutes and we're in first place and I'm not seeing anybody in my rear view. You can. I will show off the free mode, and there's one other mode that I think you're all going to enjoy. Yeah, I won't spoil it. We'll have a look at that soon. I'll do a bit of the free mode in a minute when we get the next giveaway underway, which I don't know. I haven't heard it. I think I might have given the first 2 keys away way too soon, so I'll wait for a nudge. I'll wait for a nudge. But yeah. So, a couple of the places where it looks like he has saved on the old processing power is the rear view mirrors, the side mirrors, and the rear view mirror. If you look closely, you might be able to see it's easier when there's a car there. Let me try moving around a little bit. It's almost like that's in like 30 frames per second, whereas the game is in like 120 or 90 or what have you. And to begin with, I was like, oh, I wonder why he's done that. And then I looked and saw the grid does exactly the same, in that it's almost like low res and low frames for those things. And you know what? For how much you look in them and, you know, the quick glances to see if people are on your tail and where they are or not, perfectly serviceable. Perfectly serviceable. So, you know, the crowd, they're literally cardboard, like slightly blurry cardboard cutouts. There need to be nothing more. They're like, you know, as I'm flying past them, they look like blurs of colour, and that's fine. The buildings actually look really smooth and really sharp as well when you're at that sort of like middle distance. When they're way off in the background, I mean, you shouldn't be looking at the buildings anyway, but it all goes together to give that effect that you want from a driving game. I know K2, I think she was chatting earlier about it's like, you know, this doesn't have the speed of something like Grid. And I believe that because, you know, in Grid you're dealing with like formula cars and such. Although when you get up to the sports models, things can get pretty fast. Oh, that's 1-2 gear low. Thought it was in fourth then. Silly boy. Time at that one. And yeah, Grid. Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, I have been told that Formula Endurance style racing. So yeah, we've got lots and lots to look forward to. And I definitely think it's, you know, it'll happen with this, I would imagine as well, is that as more and more content is rolled out, the price of this will go up, you know, so could save yourself a couple of quid by getting on board early. But as I said, never buy a game for its promised future content. We've all learned from that already. So, but yeah, you can get up to, I think we can get up to like 150, 200 miles an hour. I assume, like, I've put my bits and pieces into miles per hour, I don't know if it's actually changed. So again, I don't know if that's a bug or not. Like, we'll get the. That's an awesome story, Archer. Oh, that's great. But yeah, so for those of you who have been looking at Grid, I would imagine if Sky, it looks like he has done his job well here, and I would imagine that he's done his job like that by learning from the failures of Grid, and there are none of them. Like, my eyes are not being burnt out of the sockets. That's a good start, I would have said. I mean, that's a pretty good start to any sentence that's going to follow. But yeah, not having your eyes burnt out of your sockets because the graphics are destroying you. I don't know, I can still see elements of that within some of them. But the thing is, the fact that they are a little bit blurred out, I think that's perfectly fine. You're going past them all the time. What I am hoping for is that you might have put some of them in the free roam, in the free mode. Like maybe there's a little Easter egg about with some in compromising situations. Like, I'd love to see somebody like being mugged down an alley or something along those lines. That would have been fucking hilarious. Or, you know, a three-way fucking gun shootout, Reservoir Dog style, just three guys pointing guns at each other down an alleyway. No. No, I that's not going to be something difficult. No, as I said, I think you've done a Weeble is quite right. I mean, the Quest 3 graphics have been improved. That much I have seen, but it still looks like a bit of a mess. There we go. Right? Oh, don't be preposterous, Von. No plaster is big enough to cover this mouth. No way. So, this is the event that I like to do to build up my tickets. I like building up tickets because I like to have all the shinies. Why? I'll show you soon. So, that's one race and we just have to stay in first. You don't even have to stay in first across the full 10 minutes. And that will get you 2 race suit and 2 paint. I think I've unlocked all the cars now. Excuse me. If you're after the car ones, you need to be in the beginner series and just do these ones. It'll earn you 2 car at a time or 1 car. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Von. Right, in that case then, let's have another giveaway, shall we? See if we can get another copy out to you lovely lot. So, if you would like to win a copy of the fabulous Downtown Club, pop in the car or automobile emoji in the chat, and you will have until I finish pissing around in free mode. Right. So, we have these. That's another thing that I would have said as well, but is probably the most obvious and easy. We need more of these, and I'm sure they will be, as well as the new vehicles that will have the new series, but more. We'll be having a look at custom race soon. For now, let's just have a free ride, and that's what we have to work with. I'd love to see another map or 2 as well. That would be fantastic to just free roam around. But we have Downtown. I was worried as well that all these little grayed out parts might not be rideable. No, that's the underground sections, that's all the tunneling. So let's set the mood by putting it at sunset. I'll put spectators to no, because then there aren't very many of them on the street, and we'll go and have a look around and have a look at them. So as I was saying, I've got the LaRue plus the LaRue Sports Edition. The Sports Edition are easily notified because the standards are just in, like, you know, any colour as long as it's black. There's loads of colours in this. And then these ones actually have proper proper bits and pieces. Oh, Twisted Metal's amazing. And these ones have like proper racing team colours and various motifs and decals and what have you. Again, I'd like to see, it's a small thing, but I'd like the ability to change the God, I can't remember what you call them now. Hubcaps? No, they're not alloys. The alloy wheels, that's the word that I was looking for. I'm not a racer. I do know some racers though. One of them might even be in the stream later on. So our very own Ninja Pork used to be a proper boy racer. He knows his way around a car. And I've spent time with Beanie. Quite a lot of time with Beanie in a car. And he drives them literally like we just stole them. It is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But, so there's the Bremer, and then the Bremer Sports, and then we have the Minami Snap Standard and the Sports Edition as well. I unfortunately haven't got very many nice paint jobs, or not ones that I like, for the... See, that one's cool. For the LaRue, but gives us something to collect. Now, let's go and have a look, shall we? So, free mode is as free mode does. I am very much hoping that the free mode will be the kind of lobby for the multiplayer, because as I was chatting with my lot with the multiplayer on this, you know, just setting up a game of car tag. I used to do that in games that had, with my mates, on split screen. With my mates that had, when we had like, we had multiplayer split screen races that had a free mode, we'd just drive around slamming into each other, and if you got slammed into by the person who was it, you were then it, and then everyone had to run away from each other. It was great fun. Hello, fish. So now I can just go for a ride around. This is the more pepped up car, by the way. So now let's go and have a look around. But yeah, that's one of the things that I noticed. I don't know if Sky's still in there or not. I've changed, I don't know how it would work. I've changed my thing, I think, to miles per hour, but, and I think it is in miles per hour, but it still says kilometers. So I don't know if that's a thing. It does say something after, but it's not MPH, so I don't know if that's how... I don't know how speedometers work. I have no idea. So I don't know if this feels like miles per hour. Yeah, no worries, awful. Mate, you don't need to come back. You want a copy, it's fine. In and gone. Ah. Yeah, no, that's fair. But the ability to just razz around the city, and we can do it at different times. The other thing that I would love to see in this as well, or I just saw something I want to go and have a look in. The other thing that I would love to see as well is weather conditions. Ice and rain, that's all we need. Little ice, and if rain is too difficult, just call it wet and road. Yeah, I think the speed is correct, but I think the label's wrong, but again, it's not a majors. So look at this, there's a little car park that we can have a razz around with, and you know, if we wanted to piss around and just dick around in a car park, we've got the ability to. So, you know, if you want to be a proper boy racer and just fly around doing donuts in a car park, you could do. So yeah. Oh, I'm not doing a very good job of avoiding these now. And there's no damage on the models. But you know, just like little things that you can do like that. Just, you know, can I weave between each of these things at top speed? Probably not. No! Try and put this shit up yourself. Anyway, That's quite enough of that silliness. So there's a couple of those located around in the free mode, and then you'll note as well that the tracks are made up of, you know, this basically. Don't worry, Fish. If you look earlier back in the stream and watch it when you get chance, I put all the vignettes on so you can see what it looks like when you have that. And the vignettes are strong and powerful and can be on all the time if you want them, and you might really find that that helps. I mean, me driving like a maniac probably doesn't help either. I'm not smooth. Ow. Now then, let's see if we can get underground. Oh no, I've gone in one big circle, idiot. But yeah, I like the music playing and just razzing around. No cares. No cares in the world. Now let's see if I can find the big roundabout. See if I can find the big roundabout, because then I know where things are from the big roundabout. So, from the big roundabout, if we wanted to go on the... And I haven't come across a track. That's not to say that there isn't one, but I haven't come across a track. That's a bit fast. I haven't come across a track that it does help when you're driving yourself. You're not wrong. I was almost able to make Von sick when we were playing Rec Room together. She wasn't driving, I was. That was silly. So you can make your way up onto sort of like the highway, freeway, overpassy thing, whatever you want to call it. And you can build up a decent knocker speed here. Strangely, I've found if you can make it into sixth, the handling improves for some reason. I don't quite know why. Mr. Holland, how we doing? So I don't know if that's 125 kilometers or 130 miles per hour. Feels like it's probably miles per hour, I think. So, and then we can... This is a mistake. Yeah, we're going to have to brake for that one. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe for this one, though. But yeah, just... Like, this is one of those ones where, whilst I'm learning... No, this is 2 and 3. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I feel like... I mean, I wasn't topping the car out by any stretch of the imagination. But, yeah. So, and yeah, if anybody has asked any questions and I have not answered, do ask again. I do try. Oh, yeah, I'll go to tunnels. I just got to have to get out of this. I do try and make a point of answering. And as I said as well, Sky Archer is the one-man dev in the chat. One man did all of this. One man. And I'm sure he'll go, yeah, but I, hired out this and I subbed out that. Nope, one man. Won't hear anything different. It was one man who did all of this. Just one man. In multiplayer, there isn't. Hang on, let's just stop that there. There isn't multiplayer yet. This is quite cool. I'll show you this in a minute as well. Can you cruise around without... so, hello, no limit them, and there is no multiplayer at the moment, but it is coming. But you can cruise around this, the single player, and I'm hoping that he'll allow you to cruise around in the multiplayer when it comes. So, here's something that's quite cool. So, I've decided to get out of my seat and stand now. I plan on using this potentially for maybe doing some footage. Gear wheel. There we go. Look at that. Now I can pretend that, has anyone seen that, has anyone seen that scene from, what's it from? It's not from Lock, Stock, it's from Snatch, where he's got his head in the car. No, slow down, Tony! What are you doing? But yeah, being able to like be outside the car, so I can. This shows that, you know, I can drive with the control stick as well. You don't have to grab hold of the stick, and then as I'm. This is quite difficult, but this is quite jarring and disorientating. But you know, there might be people that might find it much easier to play the game standing up. You know, like that is a view that you are able to play, you know, first-person racing games where you're like almost on the bonnet or whatnot. So, but yeah, right, definitely a thing. So, being able to add traffic would be all right, but I don't know. That's a different mode, I think. So, this is just free mode, cruise around, piss about sort of thing. Anyway, we'll go and find the tunnels, then we'll... in fact, whilst I'm finding the tunnels, you guys can win a copy of the game, so... Von, if you want to end it there, and pick us out a winner. It's the overpass that I always used to struggle finding. Hello, Grizzon. It's the overpass that I always used to struggle getting onto, and that's where I want to be, because I want to, you know, bomb it round that. And if you get to the big main roundabout and follow these little paths off, keep following them and turn at the end, and you'll get on there. Now we've just got to, now I've got to find a... I mean, I was always able to find the tunnels before. I was constantly in them whilst trying to find a reliable way to get onto the overpass. So let's just have a bit of a razz round, see if we can get any tunnels. But yeah, it's one thing that I would like from the multiplayer is let us create our own little bit of fun. I love the idea of potentially having 8 to 12 people that I can play fucking car tag with. Well done, dude. Excellent work. Like, you know, and you have the car parks as safe or home so that you can't be got there. Or something funny that I did see today, which put me in mind for a multiplayer mode, is the person who is like, you have like a stuck in the mud style it. Like, this is a different car park. Yeah, no worries, Mike. Oh, did I? Of course I did. Of course I did. Ah. I'll go back. The thing is, I don't know how. But yeah, I'm too busy talking, and previously I found that I couldn't help but get into the tunnels. I found if I went to the outside of the map, I'll just naturally end up going down it. I think that's it ahead, isn't it? Probably. Sorry, we can get Raz in, so. No, it's great. It's great. Yeah, so we have sunset, night, and day, which is really good. Let's see now. Yeah. Alright, let's try down this one. I'm sure there's like sneaky exits. Oh, hang on a sec, just gonna loop round. No, this goes around the outside. Probably. Look, I've spent a little bit of time in free mode, but I wasn't concentrating on where I was going. I was just kind of, I don't know, trying to see what speeds that I could get to, and trying to razz it as much as possible. Right, not there. That's the top part. So let's follow this along. As I said, I found that if you just keep driving, you'll eventually find it by accident. There might be a little bit of a delay on the stream, so. Okay, probably missed that already. Yeah, the thing is, like, it's funny, isn't it? I thought, right, I need to make sure that I can get to the overpass, but... Hang on, I don't know how much the stream delay is. So I don't know if I am almost there or not. It's not for here. Is it? Oh, right, okay, it is pretty much up to press then. I know, right? You're not wrong. Oh, ow. You're not wrong. Here we go. Tunnels! Uh-oh. And as I said, I didn't... Oh, no. We're not... Can't end it that quickly. Chase music from The Matrix, indeed. Well done, Vega. That's what I want on Spotify in the background. But, yeah. If I'm listening to it, I'd have to subject you lot to it, so... Could work. It could work. But yeah, look at this. So it's funny how different a feeling it creates when you're racing down something like that. This like additional, like this additional claustrophobia and tightness. Uh-oh. But yeah, you can get away with, actually, I mean, that'll buff out. That'll obviously buff out as well. But you can get away with, I found anyway, with, like, riding the walls on these tunnels. Always the case. Yeah, this is the wrong side of the road. Oh no, is that the right side? No, that was the right side. Yeah, no, it's good. It's very good. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, I'll say that I was going for this one then. Yeah, it's quite. But yeah. Ah, good. I'm glad that the dev's getting lost on his own map. Finding the way out is easy, but like you know, so in my head, having this as multiplayer, having 8 to 12 of you just razzing around, maybe having proximity chat and then a radio so that everybody can communicate with each other, if that isn't too difficult to do, would be nice. And then like you just make a game of tag of it, and the car parks are considered home, and so you might have somebody chasing after you trying to ram you. You go and lose them in the tunnels. You take them on the overpass. But, like, you know, you never go onto the overpass in Matrix. You're not supposed to. Or the freeways. Yeah, definitely. Yes, please. And then, if you can make it so the host can put a series of effects on different players and maybe they transfer as well. Like one video I saw today is someone racing in a racing car game, and basically they started off as last, and then they have these various effects that happen to players or people when they hit them. So like for instance, once you tap somebody, they then become anti-gravity. They lose gravity and just float off. They're out of that race or something along those lines. And I mean, for VR, maybe that's a little bit much. But like another one was like when you touch them, it spawns a ramp in front of them, and that's obviously going to have massive consequences. But like maybe something like when you tap them, it hangs them on a balloon. Well, yeah, no, but I mean, this is just pissing around sort of thing. Like, you know, we can do all of this in our own heads, but I'm thinking of like a, yeah, like a little stuck in the mud mode where if you get tapped by the person who is it, I don't know, your engine dies, and then you have to be tagged by somebody who is not it to for your engine to come back to life. And then it's the purpose of the person who is it is to freeze everybody. I could play that sort of shit in driving for absolutely hours. Anyway. No, don't be silly. Now, don't be silly with the rocket launchers. So here's the thing that I found as well, Sky, is if you're in free mode too long, because I was going to tell you, but I only really found this one out today because I was messing around in free road. I seem to have lost the ability to. I can press the right one, but not the left one. So. And yes, you are quite right. It is a very solid foundation. So the only way that I found to get out of free roam mode now is like the menu button isn't working. So I have to literally quit the game and then come back in. Doesn't really matter. And it happens after you've been in the free mode for a while. So. But yeah, it's only after you've been in the free road for quite some time. So. Oh. So, it normally, if you, like, go in, have a quick razz around and press the button, you can just jump straight out again. But, yeah, I've had to do it a couple of times now. Might be a Quest Pro thing. I don't know. But, yeah, that's another thing as well. I'm using Pro controllers. You can do the gears with your hand. That's a bit beyond me. Bit beyond me at the moment. Yeah, let's have a quick... We do not need rocket launchers. I mean, maybe a mode, but it doesn't need anything like that. Yeah, if I press the... I know it works, because I've exited it before. If I press it now, it comes up and does what it's supposed to do. Oh, I wonder if it's because I did this both times I did it. Oops. I was just trying to get out of the car. Being able to get out of the car, though, and walk around when we've come from Mod Runner, where if you even think about getting anywhere near a window, and all of a sudden it, like, blacks everything out. The only thing that I was going to comment on as far as the nights were concerned is maybe a way to have another level of strength on the lights. Because the lights don't seem to do an awful lot in the night mode, or at least, I don't know. I feel like the lights should be more powerful. I mean, they're fine as is, but then give us beam so that we can, like, really light it up. Again, I don't know if that's, like, beyond the scope or whatnot, but a little flick on beam lights for this mode would be nice. There are 2 more drawers left. You're quite right, Vic. Quite right. Yeah, we've only given away 3. We've got another 2 yet. So, yeah. So, and then this is your nighttime, and then your daytime is what we're going to be... What we're going to be, driving the most. Yeah, alright then. Alright, weebs. Blown out again. But yeah, it's one of the other things I was going to comment as well. Like, I can see why. I mean, I assume Sky did this because of the sheer amount of workers about the place. Let me find some. Is it there? Yeah. We can get out and have a look. We'll get out and have a look. Oops. Where is it? Have I gone past it? Okay. Look at this. That's why there's so many workers. These roads are in terrible conditions. Absolutely terrible. Someone should come around and fill these potholes. I do kind of like it though, because it breaks up the track. Breaks up the track a little bit, which is very cool. So could you give a hint on which oh right, okay. Yeah, no, that's for Sky. Happy days. Cool. Right. Let's go and get some more racing done. But yeah. No, I think it's fantastic. I thought it was like, well, let's just say, oh, hello. Let's just say that it's your tongue-in-cheek way as to why you have quite so many workers in the audience. Like, you know, this guy probably repairs. That guy looks like road maintenance. That guy's probably road maintenance. There's guys over there. Look, that highlighted one is either Mario or road maintenance. This one's road maintenance as well. But yeah, as I said, I like it. I like it. I think it's great. So. But anyway, right, let's do some more racing, because that's what we're here for, really, isn't it? What are you talking about now? They're ready and waiting to they're ready and waiting to leap into action once I leave the map and repair them potholes. So here's something I wanted to try. No, Vic. I am beyond. I'm on manual at the moment, but I prefer it as a flappy panel gearbox. I think it does work, but because I'm not familiar with using a stick down there, I don't know. I find it a little bit difficult. It's something that I'd like in the multiplayer settings to force everybody in the lobby to have to use manual and to have to, you know, use the actual stick, because that'll just be funny as well. But anyway, let's see if we can get a nice little race going. Now, who should my opponents be? How's about, well, Awful Drunk. He won one of the giveaways, didn't he? I'm not racing against Beanie. I've told you he's an absolute fucking nutter. Bucky's in the chat, isn't he? Yeah, let's get Bucky in. Von, obviously. Indie VR. Nah, he'll probably cover the game. Oh, look, K2's brought her fetching purple costume there, so she can come in. A little bit of Ken in here as well. Mac in VR, I may rise his percentage. So, oh, look. Mel and Meg, look, this is an example of what I like to see on my channel. Mel and Meg are commuting to the race. You know, they're sharing, doing their bit for the environment and saving themselves a pretty penny on petrol as well. Mr. Holland, I'm sure he needs to be in. As I said, Ninja Pork is the other one. They're at 100%. I've put him up because he knows what he's doing on a racing game and a racing sim. Norb, I haven't heard in the chat yet. Who else we got? Ray S was here, I believe. Mr. Vega is here. Weebs is here also. How many's that? Well, I know Fourth Wall's lurking as well, and there's probably one or two of you. I think I've got most of you here. Let's say if you come last, I'll rotate you out. Confirm. So that's my opponents now set. And this is part of the reason. I'll show you in a minute. But this is part of the reason why I have been very busy over the last couple of days trying to unlock as much as fucking possible. Now, I'll give you all a chance because you guys are all in the same cars. I'll just go in the LaRue, the LaRux standard because you guys are all in those Brennans. And looks like everybody decided to go in black cars. There you go, Awful Drunk. There's Bucky. Von on my left here. Who just smoked me. Yeah, cheers, K2. Fuck off. It's a shame that you can only do this in the custom mode. I can understand why, because in the main racing modes... Ooh, fucking Ken! Look at him! He's already fucking started today, hasn't he? He's already on the sauce. All over the fucking show. And ramming me as well. Right? Oh, who's this now? Who's this now? Fucking Mr. Holland in his stupid blue car ramming me off the road. Get out of it, Ray. Get out of it. And who's this? Fucking aggressive AI or what? Fucking Mel and Meg, of course it is. I can just imagine her Aussie accent. Yeah, get him! Get him, Mel, get him! And Norbert, and I've been smoked by Vega. Well done, chat. That's put me in last place. Thanks very much. I have... Oh, definitely. Well, see, the thing is, this is a very good example of my chat. Just bunch of gamers coming in, just smashing me out the way. Pricks. Absolute pricks. No, it's not multiplayer, no. It's custom. It's custom. But I looked at this and instantly I was like, yeah, cool. I'm making chat up and they're going to be racing against me. In the custom modes as well, one of the other things that I wanted to see, and hopefully this is a reasonably easy implement, is I want to see the ability to put multiple tracks together and string them together into like custom leagues. Because I'd like to see, as people are racing, how they stack up and how I stack up against their points. It just adds a little bit of fun for future streams, I think. I think so, don't you think so? I think so. So, yeah. If I'm on straights as well, I'll try and do a little bit of presenting to the old mirror. But I haven't done much of that so far. So look at this, chat's absolutely smoked me, rammed me out of the way, might as well have told me to just shut up and then just drove off, basically. Look at them, they're gone. I've got them all on 50% as well. I might have to lower all your percentages. Might have to happen. Yeah, and the one thing that I would like to see is maybe the ability, as I said. Oh, there you go. So, see, I could run competitions on just this alone. These aren't even real people. Not in the game, anyway. They are real people from the chat. But there you go. Fucking awful drink. As well. Awful. I had to put you in as awful drink because when I put drunk, it said that's not a very appropriate name now, is it? And so I had to change it to awful drink. Bucky in second, K2 in a disgusting third. Hoshi managed to take Von out though at some point. Von in fourth, Ken in fifth, Mr. Holland in sixth, Ray S, Weebs bringing up the rear just near Mel and Meg as per fucking usual. Norbert and Vega, there we go. And me in last. Look at this, I got fucking smoked. So yeah, and this is all doable by going into opponents, and I've created so far, I don't know what the numbers are, maybe Sky Archer will tell us, but I've created a good 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 27 of you lot in here, and I'll fill it up with others as well. But it isn't just the names either. So like, for instance, as I said, once you've set the name, you can't edit that, which just means that you have to delete and then start again. But like, for instance, we have a look at K2. So purple, little bit of purple, and then I know Kim is a lady who likes doing the washing up, so we'll give her the little marigold, the little yellow gloves. There we go there. And then you can change what car they're in. Something that I didn't quite understand, Sky, is that the manufacturer and then the model but you can't have a Griff 3 of the Autovolk, or like a snap version of the Autovolk. So I don't know if they're supposed to be locked. I thought the LaRue was the Griff 3, the Mini-Me was the Snap, and then the Autovolk was the Bremer. But why you can have a Snap Autovolk, I don't quite know. If like, I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, so I can change the colours of the cars. I can change their driving sides. I mean, it doesn't matter, I don't think. Okay, no, that's fine then. So we can also... No, don't worry about it, Sky. If it's back-end stuff, that's fine by me. Right, I'm going to... no, I'm not doing that for everybody. We'll maybe have a look at this later. Let me... Right, because K2 is so standout, let's halve her stats and see if we can at least beat Kim and not get smoked by the rest of you lot. Fucking bunch of killers. So... These are all the abilities: starting, trajectory, cornering ability, overtaking, proximity, consistency. So let's put those down to 25%. Look, right, I know what you're going to say, Kim, and you're not going to be happy about the fact that I've just halved all your stats, but you have got very fetching colours, you got your marigolds on, and you're the only one who got a purple car, I might add. Right, let's try that again. Okay. So yeah, right. Let's see if we can win this without getting smoked by absolutely all of you. Let's pop it on night. Get the spectators on. This is an event now. This is playing for keeps right now. This is, like, real. And I've also got it on beginner difficulty as well. So, yeah, that's a bit disconcerting. I thought I could race. Clearly I can't. There's a mode down from that, isn't there? No. Okay. I'll bump myself up 1. There's our 11. Let's have it on 3. There's laps, time, and distance. There we go. Well, I don't know. Do you want me to end the... That is a very good point, Pickaxe Pixie. Maybe we'll just end the stream now and I'll keep the other 2 keys. It sounds good to me, because then I can just give them away to who I want to, as opposed to making it random and fair. What do you reckon, chat? Shall we end the stream there? I'll try this on beginner and see. Try that one on beginner. Right? I'm testing. This is for the dev. Because if they're on 50% and smoking me on beginner, and I was literally getting absolutely rinsed then. Let's see. Let's see if I can. And that you awfully aggressive, the lot of you, with your stupid grey cars. Look at this now! Fuck off, Vaughn! Bastard. Right, I'm gonna have to drive proper at the very least. Right. Right, okay. No, that makes sense to me. Right, so they're still gonna smoke me at 50%. No, that's fine, mate. Fuck! Fuck! Who's this? Fucking Ken again! Mr. Holland taking advantage. Stupid blue. Who's that? Either Weebs or Ray just spun me out. Hello, Sarah. Fucking little altercation there between Norb and Vega. Interesting. No Kim yet, though. I was expecting to have got smoked by Kim by now, but no. Oh, nope, there she is. Oh, fuck off, Kim. You're fucking going down to 0% next, you hear me? Don't you ignore me! Is that Kim? Yeah, it is, look. Look at her, she's all over the fucking place. She's had a few tonight and all. Oh dear. I mean, I'm not driving. I'm not driving particularly well, but I do feel like on the custom mode, I'm getting absolutely destroyed. So yeah, that's a thing. I mean, I can usually handle... It's when what I'm learning to do now in this game is step up to the more powerful cars, because it's almost like relearning the tracks again, because obviously everything's more powerful. I mean, I'm staying with them after they just fucking destroyed me. So, yeah, there you go. As far as I'm concerned, though, Sky, mission accomplished. Who wants to have their name put in and watch a stream of their name where they're not absolutely destroying the streamer? Because that's what we want, really, isn't it? Everyone loves a bit of failure. Everybody. I mean, you know, it's funnier when the person says that they're good at a thing. Like, you know, some of my best performing streams are when I've fucked up on IDU hard. Fucking smoked. Is there a percentage that I can put it at where I might be able to win? Probably not. So the only other thing that I would like to see, as I was saying earlier, Sky, is those opponents to have either a percentage chance or me be able to turn them on or off, and for them to be able to appear in here. Oh, that's... No, it's not. I'll show you what I've done, Sarah, by putting you in. Hang on. So you go to opponents, create new opponent. So if I put, what does she have her name as? Let's have a look. Let's get it right. XX Sarah G UK. So XX. Oh no. XX Sarah G UK. Oops. Thank you, Vaughn. Thank you, Vaughn. I'll have a look in just a second. X. Hang on, weebs. Fucking hell. I'll tell you when they're going. Not you. Sarah G. UK. Oh, I can't be bothered going. Can I just go back there? There you go. Got to put it in proper. People didn't put my stuff in proper. I complain. Well, I might complain. There you go. Right, so what's that looking like? All right. Yeah. Oh, she's got it in all capitals. Fucking yelling at everybody. Yeah, you're getting a stat debuff for that. Yelling at everyone again, Sarah. Fucking hell. Right. Let's see. What does Sarah strike me as? That one, and yeah, and there we go. Basic blue. Oh, can we find a blue? Find a little blue helmet there. I'm trying, Sarah. So then we right. So what I am gonna do. sorry for the nerf, Sarah. At this point, I don't even think she'll get off the start line. Right, whilst I'm dicking around with this and changing stats and various bits and pieces, we shall do the giveaway. Now, Weebles, now you can enter the car. So, if you would like to win yourself the 4th, I think, of the 5 games that we've got to go away, pop the car, put the car emoji in the chat. Speed limiter, 0%. Catch up when far behind, no. Slow down when far ahead, no. Cool, right, that'll do. Oh, actually, hang on. That's not what I'm doing at all, Pixie, right? I've had to go through the rigmarole of putting a bloody name in and setting it all up nice. Right. Let's try that again, shall we? Opponents. Right. Who's out? Who's out? Who is... Oh, actually, hang on a second. Who's even in? Don't know. Drive. But yeah, so as I was saying, the ability for the names that you enter in this to appear, just the names and maybe the color schemes, but then obviously put them into the cars that they need to be in. But yeah, the ability for them to turn up whilst you're doing the events would be fucking great. And make it rare as well. So like, you know, it's I'm starting up an event and, you know, Von happens to be in the event because she's in the database. I think that'd be great. All right, I'm just going to change my battery. Where's my hand going? Oh, well, that's gone. Fucking pros. Right, yeah, it's back. And back. Right, there we go. Right. Hey, look, I put you on 1% to see if I can... then I can smoke Sarah at a game. Right, drive. Custom race. Let's do a daytime one. I'm familiar with this track. Possibly. Yes. 11 custom moment. That it saved the 11 as well is quite good. And the random selection as well. So let's... No, I'll keep who's in at the moment. Why are they... Oh, right, because they're picked. Okay, let's get rid of someone who is not here. Norb's... Well, yeah, I'm going to laugh too. Let's get rid of Norb. I'm sure he won't mind. And we'll drop Sarah in. Oh. Oh, too late now. She hasn't got a flashy coloured car. She's just got a standard car. Basic bitch. She'll still probably fucking smoke me. Right. Let's see what a 1% driver is capable of in DTC. Preparing to get smoked by everybody. Right, so it looks like if the abilities are equal, then it goes by alphabet on the name side of things. Fuck off on. Fuck off on. It goes by... It's right up my ass. It's supposed to be at least 2-car distance, Von. I mean, that's probably in a civilian style-y thing and not in a race. Fuck! Fuck off! Yeah, cheers, Von. Look at them all! Alright, fine. Fucking Von spinning me out and then Vega capitalising. Oh, look, there's K2. Fuck's sake! Get a grip, woman! Oh, yeah. Yeah, is that right? Giving me the nod as you go past. What a prick. Anyway. There's Ray. He's had a couple tonight as well. Please don't be Sarah. Please don't be... No, it isn't Sarah. I gave her... It's Weebs. Of course it's fucking Weebs. Cheers. Yeah. Thanks, Sarah. So there you go. 1% level of skill. I'm still getting absolutely smoked by the entirety of my chat. But I think this is such... I think it totally is, Sarah. I think this is such an important thing. It's so good. It's so good. I mean, to be fair, they are all in Brent's, but like, I don't know. This, I don't know about you. Oh, fuck's sake, I fucked it. I'll show you the restart feature. Right, when I finally end a race, we'll end the giveaway there, so bear with. The thing is, I'm glad that they're this difficult and such pricks, because it's just like true life, and it's funny. And I'm so glad that you put this in. Like, yeah, the restart feature. It's a great feature. Cheers, K2. Thank you very much. I thought so. I thought so. So you are actually limited in the restarts that you can get. Am I in 12th already? No, look at Sarah. Look at Sarah going on her 1% skills. She doesn't even know how to drive, and she's beating the rest of, well, some of you. Like, as I said, I don't feel like I'm driving that badly. I mean, yeah, fuck you, Mel. There you go. Oh, no. She's... Easy recovery. Easy recovery. Ooh. Yeah, limited restarts in events. See, you can't just keep restarting. But in custom events, as I understand it, you can... I did give the Bremer to everybody. They are using it very, very well. Cheers for that, Weeps. Nice one, mate. Just ram past me, why don't you? Yeah, it's fine. Absolutely fine. Drive it like you stole it, why don't you, Weeps? Probably fucking did. Oh, and who's this now? Giving me the nod as they go past. Oh, it's Faker. Of course it is. Little glance. Ah, look at you getting smoked. Wow. Well, yeah, right. No, they don't have a race replay. I am hoping that there'll be some kind of spectator mode for this, and possibly the ability for somebody to spectate in the seat next to you would be nice. You know, if I can drive various of you lot around in chat, that would be quite funny, and be driven. That would be fucking terrifying. But yeah, the one thing that I will say about this is when it starts getting difficult, it starts getting terrifyingly difficult. And I kind of like the idea of the challenge, as long as it's conquerable. This seems like it is. I am not driving anywhere near well enough to be able to compete with my chat. They're a bunch of killers. A lot of them. Yeah, okay, like something like that would be quite good. But then, like, imagine a mode where you're both playing and one person is driving, the other person controls accelerator and brakes. That could be fucking hilarious. Just everyone in, like, tandem cars. It'd be great. All right, let's see. So, Sarah, with her 1%, managed to squeak 8th. So yeah, there you go. So that's the standings. So I don't think the percentages are really being respected there, but and that did not feel like beginner. So right, that'll do. End it there. Give us a copy away. Yeah, when you've got the game on manual, I'll show you. Right, let's hopefully, to get into the giveaway, when you just missed one of them, but when I call it, Debo, and welcome to the stream, put a car emoji in the chat. You've just missed the last one, but we've got one more key to give away. So, right, let's try and salvage some kind of respect. Let's do the Midnight Cup. So this is on easy, so that's one up from beginner. This level of difficulty feels right. Watch me get smoked now. I'm going to go in the LaRue again. Well done, Apps. Excellent work, sir. Right, so we're in manual. And you can have it as like a flappy panel gearbox. You can have it on the buttons, or you can actually do it properly manually. But that's kind of beyond me at the moment. I don't think the way that I've got myself positioned is good enough at the moment, if I'm honest. And I've got enough to... you bastard. I've got enough to worry about. That was totally my fault. But yeah, if these names could be people that you've put in, Alright, let's play proper now. Just built different indeed. Right, let's see if we can do this corner. There we go. But yeah, I do find the AI tends to, like, if you're going too slow for a section, they'll fucking let you know about it. And they won't do it in a pleasant way either, let me tell you. So you learn when you are doing things at the correct pace and when you are, well, driving like old people fuck. So I don't know, is one thing that I was curious of, and it doesn't feel like it's a thing, but is slipstreaming in this game, Sky? Or not yet, or is that not something that you really have in a sim arcade game? It doesn't feel like slipstreaming's in the game, but I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, that was bad. That was bad. Like, if I could... So, yeah, as I... Yeah, I didn't think so. I think that could help. Get out of the way. Get out of my way. Oh, you bastard! Ah, get off! Get off! So again, because, see, there, I don't feel that's too bad. Because I took a corner too slowly, the AI got all up on me. But they do seem to be pretty nasty in this game, I will give them that. So... But... that was terrible. Driving really badly. Yeah, at the moment I'm kind of like that as well. But hey, driving isn't even something I do in real life. This is not my specialty. I'd like to see them mess up a little bit more. I do like that plume of smoke that comes out when they, like, fuck up. Or, like, you know, hit the brakes too hard or what have you. So we got a second there. We just need to make sure that we get a couple of firsts. I came first in the endurance event, and come on now. Endurance is what you want a good man to have, is it not? Right. Play properly now. Stop it! Right up my ass. So, things that I haven't started doing yet. I haven't started using the handbrake yet. And I would imagine that that's gonna come with me using the more powerful vehicles. It's probably gonna have to be done to be able to slow. Yeah, I suck at driving games. But well, the thing is, like, automatic's not too bad. Manual's another kettle of fish, and that's what I stepped up to playing yesterday. And that's usually the way that I would do things. Play, uh-oh, that was bad. Yeah. Play using, yeah, cheers. Play using, automatic to begin with. And, like, starting to learn the game, the handling, the mechanics, and then switch into manual, which is where I'm at now. Just attempting the manual side of things, because it's always going to be better. Yeah, I'll bet. There we go. Smoked him. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's a finish line. All right, we've got to be careful here. I can probably be braver than that, but I don't want to spin out again. Not when it's like coming up to the final lap. Hang in there. So yeah. So I'm really looking forward to the future of this game. It's a fantastic, absolutely fantastic base. And, you know, this is the problem that I do find with every now and again with games that come across on the App Lab is that they're done sometimes better than games that have been actually fucking launched. And it's disgusting. It really is. This is one of them. Dragon Fist VR was another. Didn't play an awful lot on App Labs, but there seems to be more and more now on App Lab that are coming in more finished, less bugs, and more content than full release games. And it's criminal. It's nobody's fault other than Meta's, really. Smoked! And that's how we park, ladies and gentlemen. See, I can come first. There we go. So that puts me level on the standings. And that was the other thing that I was going to ask for as well on the custom races. If we can, like, make really big series. So to buy this one is $11.99, Sarah. I do have the $11.99 for us, UK. And it has got multiplayer on the way, or so we are being told. I'm sure it is the case, but as I keep saying, we've been stung on that on the past. So buy this on the merits that you see today. I can tell you it's a very solid driving game, and there's just going to be more and more and more and more. Yeah. So, and if you can get the 25% off... What's this guy doing now? If you can get the 25% off, it's like... just over £9, I think it works out as. And content-wise, there's plenty going on here. Unlock-wise, I don't even know. I've unlocked like 60 items so far, and I don't see it letting up anytime soon. So, no spoilers on numbers, please, Sky. I don't want to know. I just want to carry on collecting. And as I've commented on before as well, he's got the ticket tear... Feel and sound so good. No, it is. It's very good. And the multiplayer is going to be... That was terrible. The multiplayer is going to be so good. Hey, and look what else we can do as well. Put your head out of the window. I think we made up enough time. Oh, no, they're right up my arse again. Oh, that's terrible. Go, 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 go. No, smoked. Shift down. What are you in? Is that a Bremer? I think that's a Bremer. Yeah, Neo Door, I have had a look at that Neo game, and that looks more like your sort of, I don't know, fantasy, sci-fi, you know, non-realism. But yeah, the sound effect and the feel of the tearing up of the tickets, which is cool because that's when you're getting things, or when you are getting your rewards as well, is he's done so well with the ticket sound and the tear. I think the only thing that would be better is if we actually got to virtually tear the ticket in with our own hands. That would be quite cool. But yeah, the sound and the tear, I'll show you in a minute. We'll buy something or do something. But the sound and the tear, I don't even know if it comes across very well in the stream, but it's so good. So good. Yeah, that's the Neodori one that I saw that today, and yeah. And probably need to have a look at that at some point as well now. There we go. Lovely. Make sure that you can never hit a cap on the leveling up as well. Just let it go on and on and on and on. So, right, I love the terror in this game. It's so good. Have we got some new rewards yet? So this I didn't know if I liked it, as I said to begin with, but it's new items will be available in 2 hours, and it's every 8 hours once that ends as well. So you have to keep on coming back into the shop to buy things. Can we get... Oh, we need some more. We need some more. We need that banana helmet, and we've got 2 hours to get it. And it automatically puts that compulsion to get the... Like, if you can stock up the tickets when you come in here, you can waste it all in here when you drop. So let's get some more, shall we? Ready for it? Listen. I just had nobody else talk. I mean, you know, there's not been a massive amount of coverage on the game, but it's only just come out. And I just heard nobody talk about the ticket ripping noise, and for me it's as good as the click. As good as the achievement click. You will when you're playing the game, believe. It's really good. It's very satisfying. Very satisfying. He's definitely got it. But yeah. Slipstreaming, please. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! Alright, getting smoked by Kim in disguise. Sorry, Kim! I totally did not mean to do that. That is a good question. Hopefully there's no cap on level ups and no cap on tickets. That would be great. So I do like a bar going up. And if there's things to be unlocked from that bar going up, then happy days. Excellent. No cap, as they say. It's such a little thing as well. It really is. Perfect. Up and up and up and some kind of rewards. That'd be great. And the other thing that I think you should potentially do, depending on how much work it is, and I'm not necessarily talking about myself either, is so I was going to say about some sort of way to put custom decals onto your car. So, like, I'd love to be able to put my Silver Tongue Devil thing on the car. That'd be great. But for, like, your big streamers, you know, if you put those into the game... That could be cool. Or maybe have them advertised on the hoardings. Yeah, well, this is part of the reason why I've been compelled to just keep collecting tickets, because if we're going to make something of this custom race thing, I need to have you all in different cars and different colours. Well, not different cars, but different colours, different uniforms. You can all pick your favourites and then all continually smoke me in custom races. It'll be great. Everyone loves that. I wish they did, like that little feature, Sky, I wish they did that in more games. There's been plenty of strategy games where I'd love to live stream them, but they're not that interesting to watch. Now, if I could then name the ships after people in, okay. No, that'd be good. That'd be great. Yeah, don't worry about anything. Like, I would have loved for this to have launched with multiplayer, and I can obviously see that you need to get it out the door. But yeah, all in on multiplayer. That cannot happen fast enough. Cannot come fast enough. So, yeah. How long have we been going? Fucking hell, only 4 minutes. Let's start talking. Like, really talking. But yeah. See, obviously I know this map quite well, and now that I've gone past everybody by quite an amount, yeah, I'd imagine it is. But hey, that's what's going to get the attention. That's what'll get the... I mean, there should be eyes on this game already, but we don't... Like, as I understand it, I wish Fee was here, actually, because she could say... because I've never played Grid myself, and I feel like I need to go and have a look at some point, maybe in the future, but I've got this now, so I don't really need to. But I've been told that although Grid does have multiplayer, and the graphics have improved slightly with the Quest 3 side of things, the multiplayer is apparently an absolute shambles. And, like, Codemasters are kind of one and doneing on the game, if it is Codemasters or EA. Maps wise at the moment, I think I mean that'll be one for Sky. We obviously have one like huge map, which is Downtown, and then I think there's seven tracks, all playable in reverse and also with the different lighting, so sunset and morning, and sunset and night and day. And then you've got the free drive mode as well. 8 tracks, sorry, I thought it was 7. It's plenty. It is plenty. I must have had a look at all the tracks now. Are there any that include the overpass sections? Because, yeah, I think they'd be great. Ooh, bit much. Right, we can be brave on this corner. If I turn in, step down. No. I'll bet. True. Definitely true. No, definitely. As I said to you in the email, Sky, just more of everything. Multiplayer and more of everything. So, remind me, Von, we've got 1 key left to give away? Does that sound about right? There it is. I went too fast. That I didn't drop the gear. But again, as you can see, you don't get too punished for doing going too much into things. Hang on, Weebs. Said anything yet? He's so keen, isn't he? When I have you over, Weeps, you'll have to have a look at this if you, well, I suppose whether you win it or not. But yeah. Right, yeah, go on then. Go on then, get them in. So if we have one key left to give away, if you would like to be in with a chance to win that key, pop in the car emoji or automobile, whatever. Get those cars and bits and pieces in the chat to win a copy. How long we got left? Going all right. Start getting a little bit more aggressive. So this is the other problem that this is just me and me playing. This isn't definitely a definitely not a problem with the game. Is I am learning the next car. Ooh, look at this. This is fun. I've never lapped anybody before in this. Used to getting smoked a lot, but not lapping people. No. And I just saw a car in front. He must be having a disaster. Absolute disaster if I'm catching him. Ah, look at that. There you go. We've gone from the level of AI that we've seen to that now. What are we like? 30 seconds left. Stay in first. We get them tickets and get that last unlock. Well, if he doesn't, he should. But yeah, one of the problems that I've got is I'm going through the transition of this car to the sports model, and so you fucked that one up. I saw the smoke. Oh, so am I. Ah, well, never mind. We might be able to lap you. No, 3 seconds. God, no! Oh, no. Missed him. But it's okay. It's okay. We got enough points. Well, yeah, we finished first. So that is definitely the event that I would use for harvesting your tickets, because it's reasonably straightforward. It's over in 10 minutes. Even if you get absolutely destroyed by the AI at the beginning, you've got plenty of time to catch them up. But yeah. So then, shop. And yeah, I think there's the car that you start out with, which is the Auto Volk Brimmer, and then there are 5 others. Another 2 normal ones, and then the sports version of each. So there's a grand total of 6 cars in at the moment, and I think it's a good number because there's not a massive amount of variety in them. They're just like little tweaks, and then there's just like a 3 on standard, and then 3 are sport and boosted. And I'm used to playing games, as I'm sure most of you are, where you've got a selection of thousands of cars, but you never get to play any of them because you can only upgrade them so far, and so then you end up with a garage full of cars, which is nice, but you don't get to ever fucking use any of them because you've got yourself to that level where you can't race in them anymore because you're not doing those races. At least in this, all of the cars stay current, except the Minima anyway. But there you go. Right. Banana for scale. Buy this item. Got a banana helmet now. Happy days. So, new items will be available in 2 hours. So again, whilst you are waiting for new things to unlock in the shop, you just go and get more tickets so that you're ready to buy the lot as soon as they come in. So, right. What else do we do? I'd love to find a way to not get smoked by all of you lot, but it's probably going to happen again, isn't it? Let's see. Let's see. Well, let's try something a little bit harder, shall we? Right, end it there. Last key. Get it given away. Let's try the... This is where I'm at with the game at the moment. So, more tickets available at the higher difficulties. This is on normal. On normal. I will, Bick, in a minute. Remind me. Well, I'll get a custom race on this after I get smoked. So let's try the sport. I was looking at that earlier and I was like, yeah, that's very... Oh, there you go, Bick. Oh, you don't need to be in it now. You got the game yourself. But yeah, very British colours, or French, one of the two. But let's keep in that one. Yes, yes it is. I can do it when it's in normal mode, but well, you'll see. You'll see. Sports mode is the move up to sports is difficult, or at least I found it so. But yeah, the guys all of a sudden now get aggressive, but I'm also kind of having to learn the tracks again and what gear I can take various things in. And we've obviously got more pep now. Like, this corner really gets me. I don't know why. Oh, I'm streaming now, so I should be alright. Oh, yeah, cheers. Ow. Like, all of a sudden, everybody just wants to ram the shit out of you. Cough! Gus, I play with you lot. Now, here's somewhere I found I can make up a bit of time, though. A little break here. Damn it, that didn't work. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Right. This isn't the way that you should try and race, but... I think so. No, it might be a... Oh, God, that'll have to buff out. It may be from the live stream side of things. Remember that this is a VR title, and if you've never watched VR streaming, it will always look better than what the stream does, because you guys watching it flat. So, but it's all I can do. It's all I can do. And yeah, this is Q3 native, Quest 3 native. Everything that I try and stream, everything that I try and do on this channel is native. Because I figure that's what you guys are watching, and that's what you guys can play. So you remember I was saying about that restart button. So here's a good example. Here's a good time to use it. So the restart here, you have a certain amount of attempts, and those number of attempts are across the thing. Across the entire competition. So you don't get 3 restarts per race, you get 3 restarts across the series. But yeah, I just got absolutely destroyed. But then, you could say, because I'm not taking things as fast as I can be and as efficiently as I can be, these AIs are not messing around. They will fucking destroy. So, yes, that was the last key, unfortunately. So, congratulations to all the winners. I don't know, damage on the cars means effects needs to start kicking in. Get off. Ah, yeah. No! effects need to... Oh, give over! I hate how they can just take your line. It's so harsh. But I am a sucker for punishment. Anyone who's watched my streams before knows all about that. Ah, you bastard! Right. It's fine. It's fine. No worries. Right, let's try and take this properly. Because the AI, the other thing that I've noticed, the AI do not take it properly. They bang... Oh, I hope that buffs out. They bang around in here just as badly as I do. It's like they don't know how to even take that fucking tunnel system either. So, but... No, I don't know if you need damage in something like this. I don't know. Maybe a mode, like a destruction derby mode would be fucking fantastic, but then that's an awful lot of work, I would imagine, for a mode. And again, we're not trying to be, or this is not trying to be it's not trying to be a sim. It's trying to bridge the gap between arcade and sim, I think is a good way to put it. Right, I'm going to go a little bit slower whilst I'm learning this corner, because that's not it! Oh, fuck! Ah! That was just me messing up. So yeah, welcome to my life at the moment, trying to learn the sports model of my favourite Le Rocks. So I'll get there, I just need more time. I've played these sort of games before, so no, it's just a time thing. The AI are not helping though, so... Look at them! They don't know how to do it either! You have to go so slow. But yeah, your AI at this level is just absolutely wrecking me. I'm not saying turn it down. There needs to be challenge in this. But I just think maybe the AI are being a little bit more cutthroat. On the sport things, I would expect this. But then, I don't know, should they be trying to destroy me at all times? I don't know. I kind of like it because it puts me in my place. No, definitely not easier. If it's too easy, you won't learn because you won't have to improve. I've improved it, well, I'd like to think. I've improved a ton on this from when I first started playing. Yeah, we'll just fucking slam it. No! Oh, I almost done it. What are we in? A healthy 6th. Brilliant. I'm just going to full throttle into this tunnel, see what happens. Cool. Yeah. Ow. Well, that didn't work out so well. For those of you who are wondering, yes, you can flip the car. Yes, it doesn't put like if you have it so that it doesn't have it. Oh, I took that way too quick. If you have it so it doesn't have the vignettes, then you've got nothing to worry about on that side of things as well. Again, my concern with that was the last corner. My concern previously with that Mudrunner VR was that as soon as the vehicle goes past a certain axis, it like cuts the game off. This doesn't. You can fucking roll and spin. And that's exactly what I want. But I like the fact that, you know, if you want to turn it off so that you don't want to have to deal with like the car flipping, then you don't have to. And probably, yeah, that was terrible. Still got some experience though. Still got a decent amount of experience, even for, what was that, 8? So you see that we've got 2 attempts left overall, and we've got 3 races. 3 more races to bring this back. Right. Proper now. Trying to learn the track as we go. Easy. Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, as it should. I can't see how this can get much more difficult, if I'm honest. Because the cars aren't going to change much. Ow. Stop it! Get out of my way! Right, I'm playing bumper cars if you guys are playing bumper cars. Yeah. Maybe I'll use you to corner. Think about that? Yeah, he probably did. Yeah, he did! Fuck off! Oh, not this corner again, is it? Is it? Oh, it fucking is. Right, let's keep the accelerator going. Now brake. Gear down. Oh, God, it's even worse! Ah! Oh, nailed it. I mean, yeah, as played for and got. Well, I mean, it's put me in ninth, but yeah. But then this is a big part of, you know, your racing games when you're trying to... Hazel. That name's going down in the history books. Right, so, let's show you what a head-on collision looks like, because I tried this earlier and it was great. I am going to restart, but I figured this would be hilarious. So yeah, talk amongst yourselves. If you want to go away and get a cup of tea, they'll be around in a minute, don't you worry. And then I'll restart and we'll have another go. The funny thing is... Oh, there we go. Here we go. We're on. Ah, that wasn't anywhere near it. God, he is absolutely smoking everybody. I'm just being a nuisance now. There will, when this game gets online, mark my words and mark them well, there will be people that will play like this and they'll go the wrong way. And what I found was quite good, or at least it seemed to be. Is that's what happens to the person that seems to be doing the head-on and going the wrong way, but the other person... Oh, I'm sorry, Gabe. That proper hurt him. Look at that. How you doing there, Gabe? How you doing? Hey, don't look at me like that. I'm concerned, mate. Obviously, Vicky isn't. I think I might have broke the AI there. Oh, hey there, Silver Tongue Devil doing tips in 30 ticks. Simply drive in reverse and smash every AI into oblivion. You'll find that their engines decide to die and they start going really slow. Is that actually happening? Look at this. They're doing laps like there's been a collision or something. Shouldn't there be like the emergency car out? Oh, excellent. So if we go onto races that are enough laps and just go in the reverse of the course and front end everybody, we could actually win. We could actually win. I think they're going slow. Anyway, right. Oh yeah, let's pay a little bit of attention. There you go. So, there's Captain Birdseye. Captain Birdseye in the audience watching us there. If we pay special attention, I saw somebody who looked like Beardo Benjo earlier. I also saw Beanie in the audience as well. Let's have a look at this side. Fucking Littlefinger at the back there. Snape, possibly. Sirius Snape there with his haircut. Who else we got? Where's the one that looks like beanie? There's definitely a guy with a beanie. He doesn't look particularly impressed, does he? It's quite the half beard you got going on there, mate. Well done. There you go. Right, let's give this one more go. Yeah, no worries, Sky. Well, all the keys are given out anyway, so now I'm just playing for me, so... I'm just doing what I'd probably be doing at this time anyway now, so... There you go. Right. See if we can conquer. But yeah, nice one, Sky. Thank you very much for jumping in, mate. Most appreciated. Hopefully we will be... do some more! Right, out of the way! Yeah, no worries, dude. Hopefully I've helped and get this one on the map. But yeah, it is it's the one thing that I will say is that it just feels. The feel's good, the driving's good. You know, I'm kind of murdering this level. The AI are tough when you step up to this stage. I probably haven't won a race yet, but there is a level of me learning how to do these more powerful cars as well. So, and as I said, for those of you who are not lucky enough to win, I think my codes are up in that they've been used. But if you know somebody who has a copy of this, and there's obviously people who have got it for free tonight as well, you'll be able to get a referral code from them, which will at least give you 25% off the game, which, you know, it then makes what I would say is a reasonably cheap game for what you're getting here. Even cheaper again by 25%. Absolute bargain. So, yeah. I don't want to put too many positives on a game without at least giving one negative. And I suppose the only negative that I would give... No, I'd prefer if you didn't post any codes in the stream, if you wouldn't mind. Your best bet is to actually look for websites that allow that, and Facebook bits and pieces. Part of the reason why I wouldn't want you to post the codes in the stream is that's a lot of words and a lot of letters all strung together. And if you haven't noticed by now, I've got text-to-speech on, and I'd rather not have an entire link read out to me. It's bad enough when, like, our own Von, and she's only doing what's instructed, puts, like, the Discord invite link in, and then that gives me every single fucking letter and spells it out. Oh, nightmare. So, but then, okay, here's the proposition for you. Here's something that I would highly recommend anybody who wants to, you know, get more credit for the... Get more credit. That's kind of my fault. Get more credit for the Metascore. Make a video of the game. Put your thing in the comments. The last corner. Put your code in the comments and in the description. And then you're doing a little something to earn these things by helping the dev out and pushing out his game out there a little bit as well. Doesn't matter if you're not a YouTuber or not a video creator, content creator, anything along those lines. Do a video, put your bits and pieces in the comment, post it, see what happens. If you just get one referral out of it, happy days. If you don't get anything out of it, well, you've done your bit to help the dev, haven't you? And it doesn't take anything more than holding the Oculus button down and holding the trigger down, and then you record him. You don't need to speak. You don't need to have your voice on it. Just show off the gameplay. I think the gameplay speaks for itself. If you do something a little inventive, then happy days. You know, put a Days of Thunder soundtrack behind it or some shit like that. I can't get away with that sort of shit, but there you go. Oh, really? That is ridiculously shit. No, that's fine, mate. That's fine. I saw that that thing as well. So if anyone does have Speedway, there is a challenge at the moment. Speedway is the other game, or one of the other games that the dev has done. And if you can beat somebody's time, the dev will give you a free key for this one. So if you have Speedway and you'd like to earn yourself a free key, get on Speedway, beat so-and-so's time, whoever's it is, smoke that time and you get a free key. Can't get fairer than that. Oh, I'm not playing my gears right. Chatting too much. Turns out talking to you lot whilst trying to drive is not a good combo. And these ridiculously aggressive AI. I'm trying to think who did. Yes. Ken got one. Von's obviously not won one, but one of the things that I do try and do is make sure Von gets copies of keys for running all of these fantastic giveaways for us. She doesn't have to, but she does. And then Kim couldn't help herself. I told her about the sexual noises that I'll make from ripping of the tickets, and she was like, I'm in. So, you know, weird really, but that's okay too. Oh, fuck off, AI! You bastard! I'm trying to learn! I'm trying to learn the corners and you're just destroying me. As the one thing that I will say is, yeah, I'm nowhere in this game at the moment as far as driving skill is concerned, especially with stepping up to where I am now. But I can get all of the tickets to allow myself to get all of the unlocks at the lower event things. So you don't need... You can get them potentially a little bit faster, but if anything, it's just more of a challenge. So, yeah. Do us a favour. My one, I don't know if you did, Sarah, but my one is in the chat, pinned in the chat. Try that, but I think people are saying that I've had enough. So yeah, grab one off of the girls. So, and if this is the way that Meta are going to be changing it, well then I don't want anyone missing out on free in that case, because as you guys may, well, some of you may or may not be aware, the store credit that I get through from any referrals that I get from yourselves, oh fuck off, I use to buy copies of games so that I can give them away in these styles of live streams. And if I'm going to be getting less, but there's the benefit of you guys possibly being able to get credit, well, then maybe we'll have to set something up so that if people are looking to get the 25% off the game, you're pissed, fuck off, I can potentially benefit some of you. So, but yeah, watch this space, be in the Discord if that sounds of interest to you. Obviously, don't go throwing your links all over the show where they're not asked for or welcome. But if I'm going to investigate this later, and if that is the way that things work, then yeah. If I can't have the credit, then fuck it, you lot can have it instead. Which works out just as well, I guess. Ain't that lovely? But then this is the thing, as I was saying earlier in the stream, if that is a change, it sucks, but I am finding I'm able to command a little bit more in the ways of keys from devs these days, which means that I don't really need the credit either. I mean, you know, I'm stingy as fuck. You know, if something's going for free, I'll take it, easy, all day. Reap the rewards, so to speak. But yeah, if they're gonna limit it, and yeah, not wrong, actually. But yeah, nice one, Sarah. Give my code a try first, and then if not, get one of the girls' ones. Just so I know. I wonder if it's like maybe 3 a day or something. But, yeah. You won every custom race we did, Awful. I think. Smoked me continuously. I don't know if you were around for the, I can't remember if you were around for the custom races that I did earlier. I think we'll end, when I finish this series, we'll end with a custom race. And then we'll call it there. I know someone was asking to have their name put in. I can't remember who, though. Fucking sick. So yeah, this is a good example as to where I am with the game at the moment. I need to do a lot more play in that to start becoming familiar with it. What doesn't help is I can't earn tickets at this level, or I'm finding it very difficult, and so I'm having to drop back to the non-sport version of that to be able to reliably win, to get them tickets. So it's all about the noises of the tickets, isn't it? So oh, it was Bick. Bick wanted to be in, didn't he? I'm going to, I can't spell it. Yes, he does. B-I... Bick. Bickle. Bickle. Right, I can spell that. Ugh, probably. Terrible memory, terrible spelling. B-I... Big Q, B-I-C-L-E. Ugh. B-I-C-L-E. There we go. Right. There we go. And, let's see if I don't get smoked if I do that. I've got to put you in a colour. We'll be able to spot him. He'll be in yellow. Yeah, the problem that I have is a lot of the things that my TTS, the way that it says it, is very difficult. Like, it's the first stream that you've been in of mine, so as I come to hear me being told who it is, I can change that. Like, for instance, Super Euro, one of the moderator for the forum, and he's got like loads of really good times on this game, and it came in as something like Super Meatbag or Super Meatball or something along those lines. It did not sound like Super Euro, so I didn't even know it was him. But yeah, there you go. Right. Let's do a custom, and let's do... I'm not doing tunnels, you can fuck off. Oh, freeway ring. There it is. Okay, so I haven't... so it is in the game. That's good. Right, let's put it on daytime so I can see what I'm doing. Spectators, yes. Default direction. Cool, right. Custom opponents. Who's going out and who's coming in? I haven't... no, we've got to have Mr. Holland. That's always fun. I'm going to get smoked by everybody. All right, Sarah's gone to bed. I know that much. So there you go. We'll take Sarah out and we'll put... Oh, where is he? Huh? I've gone past it. Or did I not save? Or did it not save? Oh, interesting. Okay, hang on a second. Let me just go back and make sure I did that correctly. Super. Oh, was it? Interesting. Try again. Yeah, so Superior Meat is how Super Euro is said on my TTS. Fucking great. Hello, Fee. Oh, I've got to put Fee in now as well, haven't I? Right. BIQ. Or maybe it didn't like the name then. BIQ. And what was it? BR. Highlight of the stream, this, isn't it? B-I-C-L-E. Ugh. B-I-C-L-E. I wish they did this in more games. Yeah, why is that grayed out then? It's alright, you'll see. Maybe I've hit the maximum then. Mac doesn't need the advertisement. I'll put him in later. See if that's the... No. Interesting. Sorry, Bick, No, it's nothing to do with that. It's just grayed out for some reason. Sorry, dude. I will... If we stream this again, and when it gets an update, that's my plan. Maybe even before that, actually, at this rate. Because I did quite a few streams of Mudrunner VR, and I'm enjoying this just as much. And there's plenty for me to do. Let's try... No, it's not liking it. Oh, that's a shame. Sorry, dude. But yeah, I wish more games did this. Just so I can involve everyone who's in the chat. And I don't know, I think it's fun. Gives you something to... Gives you lot something amusing to watch. Gives me something to get outraged at. So, you know, and outrage is always a good thing. Where was that freeway track? There it is. I haven't actually done this one before. So, yeah, sorry, chat. I know you thought that you were going to absolutely smoke me, but... I got good feeling. Good feeling about this race. But yeah, if we can't... there you go. There you are, Fee. Look at that. Fee's in. Fee's on board. Right. And yes, I spent a ridiculously long amount of time putting as many names in as I could recall from the out of all the regulars. So right, I'll play in the normal car, give you all a fighting chance. I feel that if I even went in the sports mode, I'd still get smashed. No, I took Sarah out. She's gone to sleep. Fucking bunch of killers around me. So is this what I think it is? There's Awful Drunk in front. There's Bucky. Never passed either of them. I'm hoping so. Katie. Oh, there you go. Von's already smoked me. That's not going to be as amusing then, is it? Yeah, maybe. Oh, Von's all over the show. Look at that. True to life. Steady on, Von. Oh, God. There's me talking about it. That'll have to boff out. Cheers, Ken. Nice little love tap from the old guy there. Thank you. Oh, well, at least it wasn't race ending. Well, I mean, you'd think that I would be capable of not getting last. Go me. It's not. Who's this now? Mel and Meg. Of course it is. There goes Kim, who's smacking me in the arse now. I hate you all, chat. I really, really do. Cheers, Ray. Well, that's all of you. It's just not fair. It is funnier, though. I'm going to have to put it on a proper track, I think. This one's a little bit too straightforward. But I still got absolutely destroyed by the lot of you. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, Weebs. Of course it's Weebs. Now I'm last. Oh, dear. Yeah, right. Highly, highly tempted. But yeah, I wish they did this more, just so I can get you guys in the single players involved. That Starlight Eternal game, that I really like playing that game, but I feel it's a bit boring to watch. But if the new ships that I got, I could name after you lot, And then, you know, you're invested, aren't you? But yeah, I just think that would be great. Renaming the ships. Yeah, no worries, Weaves. If you haven't seen this one live, I'll get you over at some point and you can come and have a look. I think you'll enjoy this. I'm pretty sure you know you'll enjoy this one from what you've seen, but get some hands on. Get some hands on with the old pros. Fucking gone. Look at you lot. It's just disgusting. It really is. The thing is, like, as funny as it is to get absolutely destroyed by the lot of you, and then you... Like, I'm going at top speed, and I'm not even getting anywhere near. You guys have already finished the race, fucking gone to the pub, had a night out, and gone home at this point now. Oh, I can't look at this. I mean, I know I spun out, but... Right, well, the thing is... Yeah, no worries, mate, no worries. What's annoying is I want all of you lot around me and involved, and the thing is you're just coming in, destroying me, and then just leaving me in the dust. Now, I wonder if I can do something about that. Bear with. Right, I don't know who's in and who's not. Right, awful. Right. Catch up. Slow down when far ahead. Yes. Let's see if that makes a change. Don't worry, Drunk. I'm gonna do gonna do it for everybody. Right, who we got that? Who's there? That's Bucky. Right. And Bon. Yeah, you're definitely slowing down when you get too far ahead. Slow down when far ahead. I'm just gonna see if this works. Oh yeah, Kim's definitely getting the slow down treatment as well. Look at her on her 25% and she's still like managing to pull off fourth. These percentages are bullshit. Telling you. Absolutely telling you. These percentages are bullshit. Right, let's... Mel and Mega racing at the moment. Don't want to have to... I'm gonna have to do it for all of, well, the ones that... Like, this is the sort of stuff that I want to get done before I stream. So, right, that'll do. Oh no, I'm gonna put Vega on it as well. Right, okay, cool. Right, Ray, you can be my... Ray and Weeble will be my test subjects for this. See if they actually finish first, because everyone's... Oh dear, this is not one of my finest hours, I will tell you now, chat. Basically, I've made it so that you all have to wait for me except Ray and Weebs. It doesn't go any easier either. Oh gosh. Gosh, oh golly. Right, let's just have a look. Alright. Do I eat a lot of pumpkin? I eat a lot of pie. Eating a lot of that today. Right. Right, come on now, chat. It's my stream, not yours. You can all wait for me. It'll be much more fun this way if they actually give me a chance. Right, Awful Drunk and Bucky. They are... Well, they'll start speeding up in a minute, I'm sure. You're right, Vaughn. Right, okay, so... There goes Ken and Kim. Oh, fuck off. There goes Ray. It is on the right side. What are you talking about? Oh, you meant if it was on the left. See what you did there. Yeah, cheers. It's alright, we're just testing. Okay, so this poor performance. Don't quite know how I'm staying ahead of people behind me, though. That's not normal. Maybe I'm driving really well, or maybe they're just not deciding to smash me out this time. Who's this now? Yeah, cheers, Vega. I'd love to say that it's because I'm driving slow, but it's not. You lot are driving exceptionally fast. I feel like I could do this course a perfect lap, and I'd still get smoked. Cheers. Who's that? Who's that then? Weebs. Of course it's Weebs. All over the fucking show. Look at him. Doesn't even know how to drive. Smashing into the wall. Still faster than me. Look at him go. Weebs has had too much of that Mac juice tonight, telling you. Oh, I've joined him. Oh, it was too tight. Now, although I have had a bit of a disastrous crash, it does not look like anyone is waiting for me. And, yeah, cheers, Mel and Meg. Thanks. Thanks, ladies. Oh, who's this now? Mr. Holland! Oh, thank you very much. Can I have another? Oh, there's Fee. Oh, we can smoke Fee? Surely. Nope. Takes that corner like a champ. Smashes into the wall. Lines up for the next corner. And they're gone. I can't compete with this. Bloody AI. Was that the last lap? Well, you almost got last fee, but you pipped me right at the end. Well, I think custom race is definitely a success. Not for me, but definitely for you lot. And on that bombshell, we shall bring this one to an end. This has been the fantastic Downtown Club, running natively on the Quest 3. This one came out yesterday on the App Lab, supremely well priced for the experience and what this is. $11.99 UK, $14.99 I think US, or somewhere along those lines. Again, very good value, and there's multiplayer on the way, and there is all sorts of stuff on the way for this one. So if you're not getting it to get practicing, ready for that multiplayer, keep an eye on this one. It'll be worth watching. Other than that, I have been Silver Tongue Devil. Good night.